Yeah. Always good vibes, my friends. Good to see everybody here. Let me turn my device down just a little bit. Good vibes, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good. Outstanding Wednesday morning coming at you. Me and Shine, we got dropped out last week. I don't know exactly what happened. We apologize for that. It was not us. We didn't mean for our live stream to end, but me and Shine, we wound up on here for about 40 extra minutes. Uh, didn't know that we didn't even know that the live stream had ended, so we was just rocking on. But shout out to everybody. We appreciate you being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button for us. Share the live stream out. We can't promise exactly what the material will be. We can just promise it'll always be respectful. So with that being said, we appreciate everybody being here. Shout out to Elevated Einstein, first one in the house. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, man, if that happens to us again, Elevated, give me a quick text or something because me and Shine, we kept on going for like, we was like, man, there ain't nobody said nothing in a long time. Like,
It's same 7 people here. This has been
Yeah, it
frozen
was,
for how
like,
long?
it was like, we know we're not that popular, but surely to God, somebody would have said something else by this point. And then we got
Yeah.
to looking and we're like, dude, we're not even on.
No, no. And what
Yeah,
was weird too is that it looked like everything was operating the way it was supposed
on
to
on
on
this,
this end.
yes. Yes.
So
So I wonder if it was a YouTube issue or if it was maybe I don't know. I don't know. I don't know
I'm not
what it
sure.
was. I don't
Not
know.
sure.
But there was
Anyway,
some type of a malfunction, but that's okay. We
yeah.
we worked through it. That's the first time since me and Shine have been on here doing this that
hmm
we've had any kind of, you know, we've never had that happen. So if that's a one off,
Yep.
okay, it happens. Big deal. Not
Not the
nothing
end
to
of the world. No.
no, not the end of the world, but it was funny when we realized it and we're like, dang, man. Like,
How long has this been going on?
yeah,
And then it's
we've
like
been
it says
going.
38 minutes. It's like we're at what, a buck
Uh, yeah,
35?
it was an hour and 38 that it said on our counter, and 38's when it cut off. Or let's see, or it was something like we was like 40 minutes over doing stuff, but there wasn't nobody there.
No, no,
We
there was
wasn't
no,
even on.
there
We
was no.
wasn't even on. Abigail, what's up? Hi, how
Hey,
you doing? Good to see you.
good to see
Uh,
you.
always good vibes. My name is Guy. This is Shine. We appreciate you being here with Guy and Shine. Always good vibes. We're just trying to send out positivity into this world, and we appreciate y'all being here. We were just discussing our little mishap with the we just
Uh,
got dropped out the other day, and we didn't even know it for about 40 minutes. We just kept rocking and rolling, and then we were like, "Man, I don't think nobody's in here."
yeah, yeah,
But it was
no.
an awful good broadcast. If you got,
Yeah,
if you'd been
it
able
was
to hear it,
great. It
you
was
know,
great. You know, the
yeah.
worst part is that it didn't process the video.
No,
Everything is
nothing.
gone.
We didn't get nothing out of it. So
So, you know,
that's okay.
take
That's the way
two.
that works. Yeah, put your full hats on, man. That was a
Yeah.
full hat morning. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah.
If someone's
Um.
not in your live, I will be there. Well, I appreciate it,
Well, that's
Abigail.
very kind. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
We appreciate that. Always good vibes to you. We are a community of good vibes. We just try to invite everybody in and treat everybody with respect, and people just come in and have a conversation, and we talk and play some music and share with others. And we never know exactly what the topic will be, but me and Shine always try to carry it with respect, and we try to
Yep.
give credence to both ends of the picture, even if we don't agree. We try. And
Yeah.
that's all that can be expected. So, hey,
If you
Brantley,
all
good morning.
don't mind, double tap that screen for your
Double tap that.
followers.
That's
Leave
right.
some
So,
skin on that screen.
there you
That'd be
go.
fantastic.
DNA.
Yeah.
Leave some DNA on the
I like
like
mine
button for
better.
us.
I like mine better.
Well,
Skin
what?
on that screen. Put some
Skin on
skin.
the screen. Yeah. Skin on the screen, please. Appreciate y'all, man. We thank you very much for being here.
Yeah,
Always good vibes to you guys. Brother
absolutely.
Shine, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you being here. I seen your premiere last night. That was a killer tune.
What'd you think of that? You like
I
that?
liked it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I liked it, man. I was out here in the yard and I didn't have my earbuds, but I
Yeah.
mean, it still sounded good to me. I was like, hey, man,
It was
pretty
fun
good.
making it too, because like I figured out some stuff that I could do too
Yeah,
that I didn't know how to do before, like editing wise and stuff. So it was pretty
that's
cool.
killer, man. Them little steps though. I mean, that's
Yeah,
how you get it under your belt and learn. That's the way. That's the way.
absolutely.
keep doing it, man. It puts the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again.
Yes, it does.
Man, that
Yeah.
line will forever live in my mind just because that was just crazy. That was a crazy moment in that movie. It was just like, oh my God, man, this is really getting crazy now. Front to back. Let's do that one
Let's
for
do
everybody,
it.
man.
Light 'em
This
up.
is
It's Wednesday. It's hump day. It's gonna
Hump
get
day!
down on pump and pump. Hump
yeah,
Wait, oh,
yeah,
yeah, I said that right.
Hump day. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's do
So
it.
Abigail, we appreciate that. Don't worry, everybody loves you. Loves you guys. Nobody hates you
fantastic.
guys. That's awesome to hear, and we appreciate that. And we don't hate
Yeah.
nobody either.
Nah.
Might dislike a couple for now.
Nah.
Hate's an awful strong word. I try not to hate these
Yeah,
days, man.
yeah. It's funny that you say that because I was talking about that with somebody. It's like that word strikes me harder than anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of words you can use, but that 4-letter H word's a pretty hard
Yeah,
one.
yeah, it's a strong one, man. This is Brother Shine new song called what's the name of
Front to the
back.
Yeah.
Front to the back.
Front to
All
the
right.
back.
Guys, always good vibes. We appreciate y'all
Appreciate you
being here.
guys.
11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Always good vibes, guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's about to get everybody in here, get to the front, going to the little left and side such. Pull them up, and we take them down. But first thing, you just gotta get down from the front to the back, and everybody in these sacks. Come back to the all-seen grass. Here we go, and we gotta get them stacks. All you're coming to, and you're coming back, and we're getting you. We're gonna get a whole bunch of the crew back like we used to do in the old days. One was down and 6 came on the way to pick him back up and pick him up. Make him believe that he was something, 'cause everybody can do something, 'cause they got a master plan. Everybody's got a skill, everybody can be ill. They just gotta do a little bit of practice out, and you can't step into what you want. Think about it and you dream it in your head one. You can have it real. Just be grateful and don't steal. Front to the back. Everybody saying bounce, bounce, bounce. Front to the back. Everybody's in here, you're getting down. Front to the back. Coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. Front to the back. Where the OGs and the women at? So, coming up, it wasn't always easy. Learned from the beginning how it's cheesy. Had to be tough as a rock. Ain't cracking, ain't getting caught. But I do my best to give back. Do my best every day that I can, 'cause I am what I dreamed I would be when I was 5. Said, I ain't gonna turn out like you. That internal track has got a new view. It's been remixed and it's been sped up. It's been slowed down, analyzed all of us. And we had a little bit of fun along the way. But that's a lot more than I can say for how you handled yourself. Tell me, how are you doing with your mental health? Oh, here we go. We're gonna round it up and bring it back. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Front to the back. Everybody else, just put your hands up. Front to the back. If you're in a good mood, then let's get back. Front to the back. If you wanna let it all hang out, let's do that. Front to the back. We're going back like it was doing it again. Front to the back. You wanna get down, throw your hands in the air. Front to the back. You caught on the trend, so what you say back? Front to the back.
Yeah.
Man.
Good
Yeah,
job,
man.
Brother Shine.
Hey,
Good
you know
job.
what's funny? Is sometimes I wonder, like, because I do, obviously, this different styles of music. I've had the question asked a few times when we play something. They're like, "Who is that person?"
Right.
Do I look that different when I put sunglasses on?
Yeah,
Because it's
that's right.
that could work in my favor. You know what I mean?
That's
So
right.
yeah,
That's right. Front
yeah,
to the back.
that's it, man.
At
That's
Sean
it.
Dig Original, front to the back, guys. That was
Yep,
Sean's new song.
that's
You can
me.
find it on his page at
Yep.
Sean Dig. I encourage you to go over to his page and give it a watch so that he can get. Because just know that when we do it like that, he does not get, does not get personal credit. I mean, other than through our show. So if you want to support, would appreciate it if you went over and give him a watch on his page, jam to it, whatever. And there's other stuff you might find as well. So I encourage you
Yeah.
to go over and support.
Dropping stuff probably this Friday. I think I'm gonna have another one Friday.
Awesome.
Excuse me. So like we talked about DistroKid guy. Guy puts his stuff through DistroKid as well. Which all that means is that you can find any of our songs that we choose to put on there through any platform that streams music. So SoundCloud, iPhone, iTunes,
Right.
YouTube Music as well. So yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
Very good. Very, very good. LaMelo Liz, what's up? Good vibes to you, our friend. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
Kaleidoscope, Miss Echo, good morning. Hello, Guy and Shine. Hello to you. Natty Homemaker in the house. Good to see you, our friend. Appreciate you. And Abigail YT.
Mm.
Good to have you here. We
Yeah,
appreciate you. Good
absolutely.
vibes to you. There's my mama and my sister.
Good
Good morning, Guy
morning,
and
baby
Shine. Love,
family.
mama. Thank you, my mama. Appreciate you being here. And Elevated Einstein in the house. Brantley in the house. Appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys, man. Always good vibes. This is Guy and Shine, 11 to 1 Eastern
Yeah.
Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We are on Hump Day.
Home day.
Hump Day.
Yeah, I appreciate the kind comments, Elevated and Kaleidoscope. The ear, it's pretty much the same. I guess what happened was some got trapped behind the ear instead of in front of it, so they can't pull it out how they normally do. But they got me some sprays and stuff like that, and so a couple more weeks, I guess now, and then hopefully it'll be all cleared up. So thanks for asking. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Kaleidoscope.
Yep.
Appreciate you. Elevated China's building the library music. Good job, man. That's from Elevated
Yeah, man.
Einstein.
Thank you.
Yeah, we encourage you, man. Whenever you hear somebody that we share on here, I just want to make that clear. It's because they give us permission or Shine and I choose to share our stuff. But other than through the live stream, there's no credit for a view on his stuff. So if you just would like to support like that on whoever we might share, then just click over to their page and give
Yeah.
them a quick listen and maybe look at something else. Because that's the way that we can support it. Doesn't cost us anything.
Yeah.
And, I think it's important to throw that out there that while me and Shine are on here live like this, obviously we're getting credit like this, streaming it out, but like the people that we share, like Gas and Guitar covers, if you like something that we share, it's to promote him so that you can go over to his channel and you can visit his channel and maybe like, find something that you like and give him a view on his spot. So we just appreciate it. Curtis Knight, Dutton, I don't know.
I
Dutton.
don't know.
Don't know what that means, but good vibes, man.
Yeah, good
Good
vibes. man.
vibes. Appreciate you being here always, man. This is Guy and Shine, 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Always good vibes. That last song, front to back, that was Shine's new original song. You can find it over at his page at Shine Dig.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you sharing that over with us this morning. Hey, that little way that we're able to do that though, sharing them down in the bottom like that, that's pretty cool, ain't it?
Oh,
Like
dude, it's slick because so
all this other stuff we got loaded up in here really don't have to. I mean, if you want to, you can, but you don't have to do it the way that
No,
we've
you
been
don't.
doing it.
No, it's kind of like with that. Like it's nice to have those for you know what I mean. Like you got a playlist of songs you can go through and stuff. But if you got anything, because sometimes it just won't load up in that amount of space it gives you, depending on how big the video is. And I don't know
Yeah.
how to do it the other way yet. So it's
Yeah.
nice that you do got both options. So yeah.
Hey, I never claimed, Curtis Knight, that I could read the way that I talk. He said Dutton. I did say it. That is how I said it. You're so right, man. And I couldn't have spelled it, so I'm glad that we got a good spelling on it.
Oh, we got clarification on
Yeah,
that. There we go.
but that's so true, bro. That's so true. That's just my Southwest Virginia mixed with a little bit of Maryland coming out in me, I guess. Yeah. Little dash of not exactly correct English, but you know,
Hey,
you know,
close.
it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Don't matter, man.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't sounds better to me. Where I come from, if you said don't, they'd be like, you don't live here.
Hey, where are you from?
Who are you? Yeah.
Where are you
Like,
from?
why did you just say that?
Yeah.
Why did you put a O where there's a U? Obviously. You know,
Yeah.
Zane
So,
Love. I don't know. I don't know what your hat is, Zane Love. Helio.
Yep.
Helio. Not Helio. Helio.
Helio.
Good vibes to you.
Hey,
We see you out there.
that's a
Appreciate
cool
you,
name.
man.
Was
Yeah,
one of
it
the
is.
lines in that song, actually. Getting up, Hilo. I don't know if you say it like that. But
Hey,
yeah.
there's real odds and evens in the house, Brother
Nice.
Shine. Creating change. Happy Wednesday. Hey, we
Yep.
appreciate you, real odds and evens. Thank you very much for being here. And Helio, Curtis Knight in the house. Appreciate you. Kaleidoscope, Elevated Einstein. Good to see everybody. Lamalo. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I'm trying. Lamalo Liz, what's up? What's
Yeah, I
up to
think
you?
you got it, man.
Appreciate you.
Nice.
Thank you for being here. Abigail in the house, Natty Homemaker. Man, we have 12 people in the house. If you haven't already, we'd appreciate you sharing the live
Yeah.
stream out. Hit the what is it?
Double tap that, leave the skin on that screen.
Leave some skin on the screen. Yeah.
Double tap,
yeah,
rapid tap, hit that like button, whack
Yeah,
tap
rapid
tap.
tap,
Wednesday, baby.
Hump day.
Humpty hump.
That
You
I
got it.
swear, man.
Every time.
Every time it
Mhm.
it takes me right back to like whenever it was like 1986 or something. I don't
Like
know when
that.
it
Yeah, it was
started.
around the Smokey Bear commercials. You know what
It
I mean?
was, yeah.
Only
it was.
you can
Only-
prevent forest fires. Only who? You selected you, which means you. That is
Yeah.
incorrect. I don't get it, Smokey. Anyway, segue.
What did that? Like what? What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, appreciate.
Glad to
Hey, you want to share, brother? We want to share one of Gaston's
Yeah, sure.
out now. Let's do that, man, because
Yeah.
I like that dude, and
Yep,
he's
he's a
an
good fella.
outstanding community member. He is part of our little community, and just
Mhm.
always good vibes, and always sharing out some killer guitar covers. And he done this one by Johnny Amish.
Mhm.
Dancing Down an Empty Road. He's not a famous guy. He should be. But he wrote this song, and Johnny heard it, and then he did a cover for him of his. Anyway, this is Johnny Amish song called Dancing Down an Empty Road, and this is our community member Gaston Guitar Covers doing a cover of it. So thank you, Gaston. We appreciate you being a friend of the show, and we just appreciate you being an outstanding member of the community.
Reading Rainbow.
Yeah.
Roll track.
Roll track.
I see.
Good vibes, guys. 11 to 1.
Gaston, I see
Eastern
Johnny
Standard
Amish.
Time.
Is it wasted now? Your thoughts unwind somehow across the shadowed lands to a place forever stands. There's no time to get old when you're dancing down an empty road. Got both feet pointed straight at the night, underneath those burning clouds of twilight. Believe wherever you go, there'll be enough music to feed your soul. And even though I know you're not coming back, I'll say I'll see you again. Have we wasted here the silence of our fears, frozen morning light on the day we learned to fight. There's no time to get old when you're dancing down this empty road. Got both feet pointed straight at the night, beneath those burning clouds of twilight. Believe wherever you go, there'll be enough music to feed your soul. Even though I know you're not coming back, I'll say I'll see you again. There's no time to get old when you're dancing down an empty road. Got both feet pointed straight at the night, beneath those burning clouds of twilight. Believe wherever you go, there'll be enough music to feed your soul. And even though I know you're not coming back, I'll say I'll see you again. I'll see you again.
Yeah. Always good vibes. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Good to have you guys here. This is Guy and Shine. 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Helio asked, what time is it there? It is 11:38 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here, Helio. I appreciate you asking. There's,
Eastern Seaboard.
Dr. Love Green, Fedora, and all.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. That's
Good
right.
eye. Good eye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. I like that. I like that. But actually paying attention, that was good. That's good. Dr.
There
Love
will be a
Green in the
test
house.
after this.
There-
Yeah.
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 Dr. Love Green, appreciate you being here. Shout out to you,
Yes,
man. I appreciate you
absolutely.
coming by and seeing us. This is Guy and Shine, always good vibes, 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you don't mind, hit the like button for us. Share the live stream out. We can't always promise what the content will be about, but we can promise it'll be good vibes. It'll be respectful.
Yep.
So we thank you. Appreciate you being here. Bebsy Gutierrez, hello from the
Hey,
Philippines.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice.
We have a dear friend from the Philippines, Dapper, and several others that are outstanding members of the community and have been so gracious as to welcome us into their community. And I just appreciate that. So shout out to Brother Dapper and shout out to Bebsy Gutierrez. Hello from the Philippines. Thank you for
Yes,
being here.
thank you.
Man, Sean, we appreciate that. We like it. It's always so for me. I have to keep wrapping my mind around the fact that not only could it be my neighbor listening, right there, like right over there, but someone from all the way across the world's listening, man. So
Absolutely.
that's just
It's cool, man. Our
Yeah, it is.
technology.
it is just outstanding, man. I once again shout out to you. Appreciate you being here, Bebsy Gutierrez, Dr. Love Green. Appreciate you. Real odds and even laugh out loud. The Smokey the Bear commercial right after reading rainbows.
Yeah. That was good
Yeah.
times. The 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. Back when I thought I was something, but I wasn't.
I
like
think
to
we
feel
all
like
went
I
through
was.
that phase.
Yeah.
Take on
Mr.
the whole
Mole
world,
from
man.
Ireland. Hey, we got somebody from Ireland, Mr. Mole.
Right on, man.
Shout out to you, man, Mr. Mole from Ireland.
Deborah Lyle.
Thank
Nice.
you for
Very
being here.
nice.
That is so awesome. Appreciate you. Good vibes to you. Shout out to you. If you haven't already, hit the like button for us. Share the live stream out. Like I said, we can't always promise what we're going to talk about, but we always keep it respectful. And when we have a conversation about that we know is touchy, then we try to respectfully talk about both sides of things, and you know, do it the way that we see fit, and we just see fit to carry it with good vibes and respect. But we talk what we want to talk. That's the way it rolls. Johannes, is that how you say that, Sean? Johannes? Is that how you say it? Johannes or Johans? I'm not sure.
Do a flip, guys.
Do a flip, guys. Hey, the last time that I could have even done that was a totally different decade.
Maybe two.
Yeah. And I don't do peeing contests no more because the wind is usually blowing back at me, and you know.
Well, then
so
you
at
might
this
have
point,
to flip out of that one. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Yeah, the
Yeah.
closest thing to flipping anything I come to is an over easy egg.
well, you know.
And if I ain't careful, I'll
Good
sprain
bit.
my wrist doing it. So I try to be mindful. I
Isn't that
stretch a
funny?
little bit. I
We were-
stretch a little bit, Shine, before I flip them. I'm like, I don't want to get, carpal tunnels and things, man.
we were literally talking about pulled and cramped muscles right before we started on here. So that's an interesting, interesting.
Yeah, and you know what's
segue.
funny? Age didn't even come into it, did it?
No, had nothing to do with it. Not a thing.
Yeah. Johannes, hey, you like my shades? Thank you. And they're actually not shades. I guess they are considered shades, but they're supposed to help with the glare off of this screen.
All
'cause I
red
have 'em.
screen kind
Yep.
of glasses. Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, I would rather not have to have them on because I feel like I look ignorant. But you say they look nice, I'm going to take your
I
word.
think you look like Hunter S. Thompson. I think
Thank
they're
you.
fantastic.
I guess. I don't know who he is, but he's got to
But
be awesome.
you don't know who. Yeah, Fear and Loathing Las
Oh,
Vegas.
well, now I do. Okay,
there you
now,
go.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You spoke. I mean, I can't even remember the names of my buddies most of the time, so it's like I don't know him. But I thank you
No.
for noticing the shades. They really are supposed to help, and this stuff is supposed to be bad for your eyes. And I don't know if it's a sensitivity to it or what it is, but man,
Different people get affected in different ways. Like even with like these regular glasses, they got something built into them, so it's not as bad. Because back when we were doing it, like every day in January, or well, February through March, man, like sometimes you get up, like I'd stand up after being done, and you just had to grab a table. You feel dizzy, right? So
dude, this
Yeah,
and
take care of
before I
yourself.
got this monitor that my wife got me, and it was trying to use this computer, it was even worse, bro. It was
Yeah.
so it was so. Hey, Bobby, look, it's always good vibes here, and you're welcome in this community. But I would rather not hear about your foreskin, man. Okay,
Good. I'm glad that you still have it.
okay. But shout out to
Right.
you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you being here, man. But carry it with a little bit of respect. Ain't nobody needing to hear that, man. Johannes, do you guys have a podcast? Well, we have. We definitely have in our future now that me and Sean, we started out fresh with this, guys. We didn't know nothing about none of this. And we now know that we have our sound pretty well figured out. We have a format figured out. So we are going to have, all of our stuff here in the near future, just start loading it right in the podcast because it only makes sense to.
And we'll be doing more live music where we actually, because we both play. And, but yeah. Well, speaking of that, so we do this, we do, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 to 1, the Guy and Shine show. And then we also, I guess, we're co-hosts on We Be Jammin', which is at the end of the month at Big Jack's Story
Every
Time.
Saturday, every last Saturday.
Every last Saturday, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's musicians from all over the world, which is super cool. If you don't know it, Big Jack Storytime, check him out because he's doing multiple things. And then sometimes we pop on other people's casts, and we do lots of
everywhere,
stuff,
man.
man. So yeah. So we're all about it. But yeah, we both have our own pages, and then we do this together, and so it's good. It's good meeting all y'all.
Yeah, man. Bobby Fanzarelli says I play the spoons. Actually, that's awesome. If you're not being silly, I have you ever seen that lady that plays the spoons? She's all over like TikTok.
I have seen
and,
her. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I have seen her.
There's an old fella around here. I don't even know if the guy's still alive, but he used to once in a while.
Yeah.
He would sit and play his spoons along with, like, out at the market or whatever. And dude, it's really, I mean, that little beat behind it, it adds a lot to a
Oh
little
yeah, it
jam
does.
circle,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Like when you get those round circles, like I mean, I haven't been in one in long, long time, but like I remember like being out at different folks' houses and like you know because the lights were all on, you just hear the music playing from the road as you're driving by with the windows down, pull in, everybody's welcome, and you'd see everything, washboard playing, spoon playing, like you name it, like. Even that, well, what do you call that thing where like it's like a bucket with a pole and a string on it?
Oh, yeah, I do.
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
knew you'd have to come up with something that I couldn't remember the name of, but I know exactly the thing that it makes a cool.
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know what they call it. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say I don't know. But as soon as you
Okay,
say
well,
the name,
yes.
I'll be like, yes, that's it.
If
Because
anybody knows the name, light it up in the
yeah,
comments. There's a
yeah,
challenge for you. Google it. See what
yeah,
see what it is.
yeah. Because I
Whoever
can't do
gets it
both.
just
Yeah, I
wins
can't.
just wins credit for figuring it out.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good
Desi's in the
day.
house. Brother Desi's in the
Yes,
house.
sir.
Shout out to Brother Desi,
Yep.
man. Just an outstanding member of this community. And I have to just once again say he has been part of my little journey on here since like probably a week or two into my little thing, or maybe I mean it wasn't long, and we had a
Mm,
great laugh over the little full hat, and just a great dude, and I just appreciate you, brother Desi. I see you coming through and doing replays for me and watching our stuff, and I just appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much for doing that for me and
yeah,
just being a part of our whole thing.
absolutely.
You are a big huge part
But
of both of our.
both ways, man. Yeah,
In,
appreciate you, Disney.
indeed, man.
Yeah.
Roland says Ohio, or Rowan says Ohio is my city. Shout out to Ohio.
Nice,
I
yeah.
went to a Cincinnati Reds game back in late '90s, early 2000s, maybe. It was in that area.
That would
Watched
have
the
been
ball
my game.
game, man.
Yeah.
Great city. Had a great time, man. Thomas Kenyon, sweet tea, yo! Thomas is in the house, brother Tommy. If you were wanting to come on, you pop in. You've got the control button. You can do whatever you see fit.
He's master
So you
controller.
pop in
Yeah.
whenever. I see you down in there. We got brother Tommy coming in to say hello. Real odds and evens. Bless up to you, Desi. Hey, I'm with you. Real odds and evens. Brother Desi has been a solid community member since day one, and then
Believe
Jan
so.
Shine coming on, and he's been back and forth and supports both chan. We just appreciate you, Desi, and we see you. I wanted you to know that most importantly. I see you. I may not always get to respond to every single comment. I try to respond to each individual. If somebody leaves me several comments, I'll respond to one of them, and then heart the rest of them or whatever. But I know sometimes that maybe I missed that he's been there, and I just wanted him to know that I definitely see you, and I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
On commenting on here too for sure. Okay, I see
Appreciate
what
you, bro.
I got you, brother
See what
Tommy,
you're
in the
doing. I
house.
see what you're doing there, Tommy.
Have all three
That's
people fit
excellent
in a
work.
vertical layout. Curious? I don't know. Let's see.
Yep, just like that. Look at that.
Hey, do you got your noise cancellation on, Tommy?
Definitely
It's I have everything off. I need to do audio panels, and I'm almost done with this processing of the noise cancellation, echo cancellation. Right now, you probably hear a bunch of echoes, but it uses computer. It's been using more computer processing, and I'm done with the computer processing.
I got you. Bebsy Gutierrez. We go live 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then Sean and myself on Sean Diggs' page, he goes live sometimes alone. I go live on my page, Creating Change, sometimes alone, as well as Brother Tommy. He also has his lives going on and his own stuff. Brother Tommy Kenyon at Keeping It Real Media, he's been an integral part of helping me learn some of this stuff, because I just have a little bit of trouble sometimes with comprehension and understanding exactly when I'm trying to read stuff. And he's just been really supportive and super about coming in with me even behind the scenes and showing me stuff that, truth of the matter is, if he hadn't showed me, I probably still wouldn't be able to do some of the stuff. So Hey, there you go. You fixed it right off, brother Tommy.
I
You're
fixed
perfect
it.
now.
I fixed him.
Dude, that sounds. Was it you,
You-
that had it?
Yeah,
Was
he's
it
back
you?
now.
Okay.
And I see that's the power of control that you have on here. To
Okay.
answer your questions,
Sage of Six Pass.
yeah,
You
Sage
guys
of Six Pass.
musicians.
Yes, we are.
Me and Brother Shine, we are, and we have
Yep.
music on our page, and we also do live jams as well. And you know, we just
Play it,
yeah,
try.
yeah, definitely. We're definitely musicians. What up, my dudes? How y'all doing today? I don't know if I'm saying it right. But is it
Elevated Einstein.
Dune? Is it Dune? How would you say this, Sean? Dune?
What up, my dudes?
Dune? What up, my
Dune,
dude?
Dune
But,
Dane, I
hey,
believe,
good
or
vibes to you,
Dane,
man.
maybe? Yeah.
Appreciate you
Dune.
being here. I'm not trying. We're not trying to pronounce your name wrong. We do try
No.
to. We
Dune
do try to
Dane.
do it.
No,
But if you can write it down in the comments to where it would make sense for us to say your name properly, we certainly will give it a try. Sage of Six Paths, Kakashi says, "Damn, damn."
Well, cool.
I
Oh,
added
a lot.
I added this stream. I'm live on my page now too.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
Well, cool
Nice,
deal.
man.
Cool deal. Well,
Excellent.
shout out to Tommy Kenyon at Keeping It Real Media. This is always good vibes with Guy and Shinham. We got Tommy Kenyon from Keeping It Real Media, who is also a producer here when he so sees fit to come in and share tech time tips and just other supportive avenues. I encourage you to go support him at Tommy Kenyon. Keeping It Real Media. He has YouTube and he also has Instagram. He has all kinds of stuff. You can find him anywhere that you want to look. And then also at Shindig, you can find him on his YouTube page. And you are here at Creating Change. If you're listening, this is Creating Change. So we appreciate you guys be here. I will sleep now. Good night, guys. Thank you so
Good
much,
night.
and
You have a
enjoy
great
your day.
evening.
Well, bless you. We appreciate you, Bebsy. Gutierrez, new friend. I'll be here next time you go live. Well, thank you. We
Yeah.
certainly appreciate that. Always
Absolutely.
good vibes. Thank you very much. Certainly appreciate that. Sage of Six Pass, I want to start producing. You recommending FL Studio 21 Ableton
I think that's a
Reaper?
question for Tommy.
Oh, okay.
Tommy, you got a question there, buddy?
Can
you
you
see
see
it?
it, Tommy?
I've heard of Studio 21, Ableton, Reaper. I haven't used any of them. Remind me of what they're for. So I haven't really used them. Studio
you asked about
21.
Ableton? Okay, well, I would have to ask, what are you trying to produce? Are you trying to produce
Yeah.
music? Are you trying to produce videos? What are you trying to produce? Because Ableton's very different. That's going to be more like loops and beats
Yep.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
yeah.
GarageBand. I
shout
need to
out
get back
the
into GarageBand.
Yeah, GarageBand's a
Hey.
fantastic program, and if
I
you
can
want-
have fun with GarageBand.
If you
I'm
really want to step it up, you go to Logic. Everything is
Logic.
compatible from GarageBand to Logic. So
Is that Pro Logic or something?
yeah, Logic Pro.
I've heard a
yeah.
lot about that.
That's what I use for all my stuff now.
I'm using
But
Waveform.
GarageBand is
Digital audio workstation.
I'm using
Elevated
Waveform
Einstein?
right
Waveform?
now.
Yep.
It's Traction. I think is TRCKTION or whatever. But Waveform is what I'm working with at the present time. But it seems to be they're all kind of similar, but it does seem to be a touch. It's definitely more confusing than working through GarageBand. I can say that.
Yeah, and it
1000%.
depends on, I forgot to add that, it depends on what operating system you're using as well, Saga. So if you're using a Mac or a laptop, that's what I use, like a MacBook Pro. But I also use an iPhone, so I can do whatever I want and interchange between there. But if you're going to use those programs, GarageBand or Logic, you'd have to be on a Mac. And
Good for beginners, and then when you get started and when you're I shouldn't say more interested, but when you're more into it and stepping up and upskilling, then you go into Pro Logic, digital audio.
Oh no,
It ain't
man.
no gimmick, bro.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, I have heard
Ain't no
people in like under 10-15 minutes make tracks that would blow
Oh, and
the socks
just
off of you.
GarageBand.
Just
Yeah,
in
man.
GarageBand. Like if you take time to mess with
Okay.
it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Dude,
like
I-
there's not that
All
much
right.
difference between Logic except for like your final production. Like you can do things like, so like once you establish your sound, for example, right? So like I have a certain sound I like when I do certain kinds of music. So I have them presets all set. So when it goes to the mastering side of things, I just have to click them, right?
dude,
So it's
man, GarageBand is
It's-
definitely legit. This is
Yeah.
a piece
It's what
of
I
the
tell
first song
a lot of
that
people.
I ever did. I did this just the other day, first time working through GarageBand ever. Never had even turned it on. This is what I came up with for a first time. Let's see if I can get it.
I'll take me a drink every now and again. I might roll me up a joint and put it in the air. Well, that's all a part of living. Hey, don't get me wrong. You just gotta know God's on my heart. 'Cause living ain't easy.
that came out really well,
And,
man.
dude, that's
playing, you're
I mean,
playing
I'm
that
not-
through a microphone.
Yeah, I'm just saying that was like a first time me ever trying to do anything through it, and I am a complete DTD when it comes to a lot of this stuff. So I'm just saying that yes, sir, Sage of Six Pass Kakashi. In my personal opinion, I see where GarageBand definitely, because I didn't. To me, it was learning the terminology, what everything meant, like
Right.
what this word means, what that word means, what happens when you compress music, what happens when this does it, those types of things. But
Yep.
as far as simple to use,
Oh, it's
that
crazy.
I played a guitar
Yeah.
and sang through it, and then all the beat and all that stuff I added in there with that. I was in here like this, Shine. With my little phones.
That's why it's so
Yeah.
awesome, because like once you got that lead run, like your lead, whatever you're building on,
Yeah.
you just start tapping and adding. And
Yeah,
it's
I had that
super
little
easy.
the classical drum set, and I'm in here with this set up on my phone.
Yeah.
Dude, I loved it. I ain't gonna lie, I got
That's
geeked out on it for a little while. Like, oh no,
yeah.
I can
Oh,
do
yeah.
this.
No,
'Cause-
it's great. I mean, like, and the best part is if you decide that you want to go to Logic Pro afterwards, all your files are interchangeable. So everything that you did in GarageBand, you can take up there and do whatever you want with. If you
Yeah.
want to remaster, whatever you want to do, right?
Give it a try. Sage of Six
Yeah.
Pass, give it a try.
Give
like,
it a try. Yeah.
'cause
Take your
it-
time.
I can promise you, bro, like I'm not good with all this stuff, the computer thing and all this. There's a lot of it that just really aggravates me, and I'm very hyperactive, so it's tough for me. But
Yeah.
GarageBand was simple enough that once I pulled it up and seen, okay, record, and then you record, and then you just start looking through and figuring out what you can put in and all this kind of stuff. And what I would encourage you to do, what I did to help myself was I did watch a couple little tutorial videos of people just showing me basic
yeah.
concepts to like do. And then after that, bro, I just turned it on and
Yep.
I played the song into it and then started playing around with it. And you know, like I say, that was my first attempt at ever doing it.
That's
Oh,
good advice, because you can get turned around sometimes and not really know, especially if you're new to using these kinds of programs. So I definitely recommend the tutorials. YouTube, there's thousands of guys on there that'll take you right from the first step to like
Yeah.
fully mastering and producing. So yeah, check them out, and
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 if
it's
you're wondering
free.
what a word
So,
means,
Yep.
Google what that word means, and
Yep.
then you'll be like, oh well, crap. Okay, now I understand what it's meaning when
Yep.
it says compress or quantize or just don't be afraid to ask the questions or to Google the question, because I promise you that's all I did. And then just obviously talking with Shine, talking with Tommy, talking with other people. I just took the things that I just made what sounded okay in my ear, and I see the potential for anyone
like
to
front
be
to-
able to do
The
it.
one that we played earlier, Front to the Back, that was a song I did probably about a year and a half ago on GarageBand. And I think it's like one of the fuller ones that I've done, right? So like, I mean, the video and everything you want to add to it later, like that's just that's just kind of an overlay. But that sound, once you get that pump, 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 or whatever you're looking for, right?
Whatever it is.
Yep, you'll get it, man.
And
You'll
it's
get it.
cool. All the different, like you have all these different options. Once you get into it, you're like, oh wow, man. And then you start seeing that, like with my mistake on that first recording. I appreciate you saying that came out good. Good morning, Miss Amina. I'm sorry. I see you out there. Good morning to you,
I'll
my
have to
friend.
play her song for her.
We get strung out on talking. We get strung out on talking music, Miss Amina.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, get on there and try. I encourage you, brother, because it helped me. Once I just go try it, because if you enjoyed messing with it, especially once you get a few of the little things that, because some of it kind of feels complicated at first, but then once you kind of understand how to switch back and forth between the stuff, it's really cool, man.
Yeah, just get started and have fun with it. That's the best recommendation. You know what I mean? Just get started, have fun,
Yep.
man. Yeah.
DJ Price, what's up? What's up?
What's
Good
up?
vibes to you. Shout out to you this morning, man. Always good vibes.
Yeah.
This is Guy and Shine. We got brother Tommy in the house, our super duper producer.
Something's cool. I just started doing real talk with my buddy Zach and everything. He can join last night because something came up, but which was cool. Monday, what happened? YouTube just pushed out to just random people, and they just jumped in right away, and they came on, and we had an hour-long conversation with that. And I just want to shout out the Feeling Foggy podcast.
Okay.
Cool dudes of Gen Z. Like every person I met of Gen Z, you hear about a bad rep about Gen Z, but everyone I met that's Gen Z so far, I've been really impressed with.
Shout
that
out
I've
to
met.
you, man. Great job. Great
Feeling
job. Yeah.
Foggy podcast. Go check them out.
Awesome shout out, brother Tommy. Hey, and you're doing great with your your buddy Zach. I like that fella. He seems like a very, very good man, a good friend to you. And that's cool, man. You guys are doing a good job.
And I was really shy in high school, and like, it's he knew it, and now I'm not so much shy.
Hey, and sometimes it takes a little bit of forced exercise in it to get to where it's like, I don't care no more. I'm just gonna do me. And I wish that other people could be, because there's a lot of people out there that won't, just because they're shy or because they're afraid to whatever. And it's like, I just want them to, man, it's no different than going to Walmart and talking with your buddy. That's kind of the way I see it. If you're willing to go to Walmart and carry on a conversation with a friend that you run into, that's no different than going live on your broadcast. You're just having a conversation with your buddy or your buddies, and it just so happens that there's some people that that are listening, and so it's that's how I look at it. That's what makes me not feel nervous or whatever when I come on. But yeah, man, shout out to you guys. I'm glad to see you getting that started, getting a new. Are you going to keep? Is that a everyday thing?
Every
Tommy?
day we decided every day at night from 7-8 p.m. Eastern
Okay.
for an
Very
hour. Like if we find like the conversations like we had Monday, then go for 2 hours. So
Right.
we just had fun, and they do like game night, and it's cool what they do on Friday game nights.
Okay. All right.
Of
Go
the
check
Feeling
them out,
Foggy
man.
podcast.
Awesome.
And they
Definitely.
they put on the graphic, they Spotify video, and they put the graphics up, and it's the 5 top things. What was the last one they did? They're like they're talking about the movie that came out, that what was it called? Go back and look for it. It was that starts with an M.
I don't know.
Chat,
sure I'll-
anyone help me out?
I don't know what it was. I can't remember. Elevated Einstein.
Had
in
to
the
be
house.
Moneyball.
Magic of Healing.
The Moneyball.
Oh, not Moneyball.
Sage of Six Paths. Man, we appreciate you, Sage of Six Paths. Great questions. He said, didn't hear good things about BandLab. Yeah, I don't know much about that neither, man.
I'll find it.
Oh, also, I did some research into Suno for anybody who's remember we were talking before about can you take your own music, right?
Right.
So like what you just did there with
Be
GarageBand,
right back.
and can you throw that into that program and get it to, make up a I don't I don't know. I spent about 6 hours on it yesterday. I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I don't think
Yeah,
you can. I think
I
it's just for completely AI generated stuff
I do
for
too. I
anybody
do
who is.
too.
And I don't know. That kind of takes like I mean, to each their own. But I mean, for myself, I prefer to do all of it myself. But with that,
Yeah, well,
you,
that's what for us having tools like GarageBand and other things. Well, we
mm-hmm.
were able to do that, and that's the
Yep,
beauty of it, man.
exactly, dude.
But I was hoping though that you could do that through that thing, was be able
Well,
to
because
like
the
take in and add.
cinematography on it is just incredible, right? Like
Yeah,
how it changes perfectly,
yeah.
but there's a lot of fun that goes into putting it together too, right? So, yeah, man, yeah.
That,
You got a track you want to play, my man?
yeah, man, sure.
One of
I
I
yours?
mean,
found it.
you
They
found it.
were
What
they're
was it?
counting down the most anticipated Fortnite skins, and one of them was talking about they can incorporate the 30 mascots of any sports league in Fortnite, and they were counting down the Fortnite skins.
Okay,
Yeah.
man, my kid was big into Fortnite, man.
Mine's currently
Golly.
big into it, and he
Oh,
was waiting for some upgrade on
I thought it
Saturday.
was Yellow Thing. It
man.
was a movie with Jack Black that recently just came
Oh,
out.
the video game,
Minecraft.
Minecraft. There we
Minecraft.
go. There we
That's
go.
what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I was
gotcha,
I
gotcha.
knew when you said it, I would know exactly what you were talking about, but I would never
Yeah,
have thought of it. I would have
no,
never thought of it. It wouldn't happen. Shout out to you, man. That's a
yeah,
good
man.
shout out there, brother Tommy. Very good job, man. Heck, you want to
Minecraft.
play one of my songs,
Yeah,
Sean?
sir. Go
I
for it.
didn't get all the videos. I need all the videos, especially of I'm a little bit drunk right now. I love that one. I need to get some of your videos and upload to my StreamYard.
But yeah, man. By all means,
Absolutely.
by all
Yep.
means, bro. You
Yep.
do what you know where they're at, and you know how to do it. So yeah, yeah, you do it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I have the second version of Run that I kind of like that too. It has more guitar style to it. I like both versions of that Run, but I didn't really show you that second version.
Mm.
It's different, but same words. But I like how it gives you two versions, Suna.
Yeah, yeah. I just was trying to figure out like, cause like I gotta, like some of the stuff you want to pull out of the catalog where you're like, oh, how can I, you know what I mean? Like I like to put something to this rather than just like you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
I like putting a video to it of some kind. But Nightbot.
Yeah, I
What?
put it on here so that when
Okay.
dummies want to
That's the
come
next
in,
thing I'm gonna work on now. These
Okay.
Nightbot.
I didn't even know. We were
always
rolling with
welcome
Nightbot.
here. Always welcome here, Alex. But I don't get down with that type of language on my channel or in my chat. So
I
if you
miss
want to
it,
be a
man.
part of Good Vibes, then you're welcome to be. But if you can't find a better vocabulary than that to type out on my screen, then just go ahead and use that powerful thumb you got and flip right on past.
Mm.
Okay? So good vibes to you, but no more of that crap in my chat. Don't want it. Shout out to all you guys. I appreciate y'all being here. Gen X, look at this. Look, he says, what does it say? Look at those sexy, powerful, polished, passionate podcasters
That
packed
makes
with
more
presence,
sense.
personality.
If you're looking for a bold new leader and someone to follow, this would be the man. All right. Now, this is what we're looking for on this channel. All right.
Yeah.
So you can learn a thing or two. Stick around.
Somebody was up all in that P section of the dictionary.
Was
I'm
it
just-
T yesterday? I think he's working his way through.
So do you get more engagement or whatever in the vertical format? I noticed. Going to the vertical.
It really depends, man. Like we're kind of doing test runs on this like right
Yeah.
now, and we noticed like one thing that seems to be effective is like rather than running like like we used to run a track at the beginning, we just do that quick thing and then jump in so you can catch the people, because I think a lot of people are getting tired of like these AI kind of things and loops that people are doing. I know I am. Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I'll find something like this looks really cool, and it's like, did you know that you are a chosen one? A chosen
Yeah.
one is
Yeah.
found. And I'm like, got me again, AI.
Yeah.
It's like, keep on rolling, baby. Keep on
Yeah,
rolling.
indeed. Indeed. Well, shout out to you guys, man. Appreciate you all being here. Brother Gen X in the
Appreciate it.
house with his
Acapella.
dictionary. I'm a cappella.
Oh, I thought you stole Appalachia. There's those where I went to school.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
fun, man.
Rock and roll Tokyo,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, that's so fun, dude.
Yeah.
The Gen X effects uses his thesaurus.
Yeah. It sounds like a dinosaur.
It does
Should
a
have
little
lived a
bit.
long time ago.
Thesaurus. So you remember like the one scene from Joey and Friends, like use the thesaurus to make him sound smarter.
The thesaurus in its natural habitat.
when he's writing a letter to help Chandler and Monica
Yeah.
adopt a kid.
Guys, I'm gonna play us a song. Go get us
alright.
a drink and a refill and get up and stretch, and we'll be
Yeah.
back on right after this song. This is a song by that Tommy put together out of the comment section of Good Vibes in the Morning with Guy and Shine, and he wrote this little song called "Run." This is by Tommy Kenyon with the help of Suno. Just a full disclosure, but he did an outstanding job, and we just appreciate him being part of the community and a part of Good Vibes with Guy and Shine, and we just appreciate his friendship. So shout out to you.
Gen X, if you're freestyling this stuff, we need to talk, my man. I
No
got
doubt,
lots- I
man.
got
Like,
lots
hey-
of beats that we can work on, buddy.
Like some of this stuff could really be laid. I love it. I love it. You
Oh, yeah.
sizzling strong,
Sizzling
suave,
strong,
stud,
suave,
spitting
coming in
sharp,
with
smooth
swagger and
sings
supreme
with
style.
swagger and
Yeah, yeah,
supreme
yeah.
style.
Work with
Good
that.
God Almighty,
Work with
man! I
that.
just smacked myself in the side of my face with my tongue.
Work with that. You keep that coming.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll definitely get highlighted quick. So this is a song we're gonna get us another drink and get stretch our legs for just a second. It's 12 minutes after 12 Eastern Standard Time here with Guy and
12,
Shine,
make a
11 to
wish.
1.
Yep.
Always good vibes, guys. We appreciate y'all being here.
Got a fire in my soul, yeah, it's burning bright. Guy Bandy told me just to follow the light. Well, I heard the people singing with all their might. So I hit the ground running, and I ran all night. And we sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Well, I ran into my family, and I ran into my friends, and I ran into people that I didn't know then. And I said to them, hey, I could use a hand. And then I ran and I ran and I ran and I ran. And we sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. Well, the children and the elders and the strangers and the neighbors and the doctors and the teachers and the farmers and the bakers and the scientists and builders and the singers and the players and the buskers and the dancers and the dreamers and the painters and the coaches and the helpers and the artists and creators and the yogis and the healers and the preachers and the changers and the people and the planet and the forests and the rivers and the mountains and the oceans and the future and the vision.
Oscars and the patience and the future and the vision. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run.
I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back, start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes only to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Always good vibes, guys.
Always.
We appreciate y'all. It's 20 minutes after 12. Brother Sean, Brother Tommy.
Yep. If you're new here, please subscribe, like, and share. That would be fantastic. no matter what form you're coming through, it helps everybody out. So we appreciate you guys, and that would be excellent.
Absolutely. It's free for you, and it helps small content creators out. I encourage you to please remember that there's three of us here, and we appreciate all of your support no matter what channel. But if you don't mind, you can find Brother Shine at Shine Dig. You can find Brother Tommy at Tommy Kenyon Keeping It Real, and of course, this is Creating Change. My name is Guy. We all appreciate you being here, and it's always good vibes. If you don't mind, share the live stream out so we can get the word out and build the community up and just keep seeing it grow. We appreciate all you guys being here with us and just being good vibes. That's what it's all about, guys. Come in and make a good funny, make a good joke, and if you're like Brother Clint, he figures out how to get his highlights commented right real quick. And it just so happens that saying nice things about us,
Yeah.
they get highlighted faster. You know what I mean?
Well, it's funny how that
Hey,
works.
Kupel,
Yeah.
Kupel, Redden, Maravilla. Is that, am I saying that right? Shout out to you, my friend. I see you
Yeah.
here. I don't know how to say your name proper. We're trying to. We never try to mispronounce them, but Redden, Maravilla,
Redon.
Radon maybe, yeah,
Maybe,
Radon maybe,
maybe
yeah. That would okay, yeah, Radon maybe, Maravilla,
Maravillas.
Maravillas. Okay,
Maravillas.
Maravillas. All right. Well, shout out to you, friend. We appreciate you. I don't know what that means, but always good vibes is what I mean. So I'm just going to take it as that until I figure out otherwise. But shout out to you. Gen X says, "Love you, Mama Bandy. Can't wait to meet you." That's awesome. I can't wait for you to meet my mom. You know. She taught me never to make fun of people to their face and like taught me all my manners and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was being a good mom. And here in her older years, she's gotten to be a little bit of a thief, but
Hey, listen, we all
You know.
take a left sometimes when we should
Yeah,
have took a right.
yeah,
You know
I
what I
can't,
mean? Been there.
you take her
I
to a
got-
doctor and she winds up with stuff out of his
Yeah.
desk in her little.
You
foot
say
car.
thief.
Like, I don't-
You're almost right on the money with that, and with my mom, like not so much thief, but my sister always says like about my mom, like with stores and everything, she finds the best deals. Like she'll go to the
Yeah.
store and
Oh, yeah.
she'll get like something,
Oh,
a
yeah.
shirt that's like $120, and she'll get for like $5.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about the duvet shuffle. My mom used to go and she'd find like the cheap, like they'd have the sticker on the bag, how much it would cost. And she'd be like, "Boys, watch the end of the alley." So me and my brother go to each end of the alley, and she'd switch it out to the stuff she wanted to. I mean, I don't, if that's stealing, she still paid for it,
Man, it's
That's-
just,
that's-
She
I
just
take
paid
my
a
mom
reduced
to-
price. I think that's entrepreneurship,
I
honestly.
take my mom to the doctor, and you got to shake her down when you leave. Make sure she ain't got the stethoscope and
The
doctor's
prescription
logbooks
pad.
out of his desk and stuff. And it's like, how in the world did you even get back here, Mom? I've been right here with you. Hell, I gotta help you get up and down. How did you?
I can't wait to get to that age and just be like, I don't know what?
What? Yeah, yeah,
Huh?
yeah. Mom
I
found
mean,
out
that's-
Mom found out that didn't help her when the indictment came down.
Yeah, it doesn't hold up in court. I'm not recommending that. I'm not
Doesn't hold
recommending
up in
that.
court.
It's the only reason why I take you out anywhere, because you get the best deals.
It's like a fellow I know that robbed a bank, and when they asked him why he did, he said just because he wanted the money.
Alcohol pads, Gen X. Alcohol pads.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I just
You
wanted
know.
that money. I didn't. That's my defense.
yeah. I thought it was a good idea.
Yeah.
See?
What do you mean? What do you mean you can't do this?
No, I tell you, man, Mom, she's got a great little doctor out here that my wife used to work for before she changed jobs, and my mom just really likes all them girls out there, and they treat her good and everything, and then I'm just glad that they treat her good and she has fun when she goes, because you got to go.
Oh,
So
yeah.
at least she enjoys her visit, and they usually try to make it pretty quick. You know what I mean? As quick as they can. They got to do what they got to do, but it's cool the way that they try to, they try.
Yeah.
Free
exactly.
Diddy didn't diddle anyone.
Well, that's up for debate.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
to each his own, I guess. But
yeah.
you know,
One life. Believe what you want.
You know, I mean, you know, whatever is what I say. You know, uh,
There's
he's
some-
got his due coming, regardless of whether it comes like that or
He's
not.
lucky.
We all have that
he-
coming.
Yeah, man. He's lucky he got as long a run as he did. Because I mean, you know what I mean. Like
2
yeah.
hours come. What's up? Good to see you.
Here's
Jesus,
you.
I don't know if that's how you, if that, Jesus or Jesus, I don't know which one it is, but shout out to you, either which way. I don't know if I concur with your statement or not, but to each his own. We don't mind. It's always good vibes
Yeah.
here with Guy and Shine. We got Brother Tommy at Tommy Kenyon
But
Media, keeping
if
it
you
real
got
here
something that
with
can
us.
help his case, you might want to tell his lawyers.
Yeah, you might want to holler at his lawyers if you
Don't-
got some evidence that helps him, because so far there ain't nothing I've seen that helped him.
ain't looking so good.
It don't look
You hear
good.
about the time where Jesus helped me at Apple with my Apple issue?
No.
No,
No, I
but
guess
wanna-
I guess we're
I
going to.
guess we want to hear about this now.
Yeah.
I was having like back when I was having issues with I was always losing space on my Mac, and someone else I went to Apple support with the text message and everything. I would get on Apple support, and they were suggesting I actually download and use those programs that clean my Mac. Like someone at Apple was recommending those programs. Like you never want to do that with Apple, and I did. I even paid for it and everything, but that didn't help. FYI.
So,
Spoiler alert, that didn't help. Next guy I talked to, Apple support,
yeah,
Jesus. Jesus,
really?
Jesus.
yeah.
And that conversation led me back to getting my 140 gigabytes of my Mac back. So now I have my space back, and it was all thanks to Jesus at Apple support.
Yeah, I met Jesus on the subway one time. He told me he drove a Camaro, but I don't think it was the real dude. You know what I mean?
Right. Shout out to you, RJ. We see you there. Coming off with you. You ever eat corn the long way? Nah. That just don't seem to work out proper.
That doesn't even make
Oh.
sense, honestly.
You know, I don't. You know, but shout out to you. I'm sure you spent half your morning trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You know,
I'll spend the rest of my morning trying to figure out what was going on in your morning that's on your mind.
the seasons
what
of
we're thinking
change.
of.
You know, we hope for the best, and
Right.
You know, if
Yeah.
you're having any kind of, maybe you should talk to someone.
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
that because it seems like
Yeah.
a lot more work.
Probably
you need
not
to put in.
here.
No,
You know,
no.
Because probably just, you
Seek
know.
professional help.
Yeah. Yeah, because this ain't professional at all.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, we don't offer professional advice. We just say if you want to follow us, watch your step. Watch your step. I got the little sign right here too. It says
Yeah.
watch your step.
There you
So
go.
it's official.
Yeah,
You gotta
it's
watch
legal.
your step.
We got insurance now, so
Yeah, we got. I mean, it's
once
supposed to
bitten,
watch your
twice
step.
shy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what was funny out at the little deli? Right before we open it, you have to have like the health department, all that come through, and before you do it, whatever. But had to get lights with the exit sign mark. Well, hell,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
only one door.
Mhm.
It was like, why we gotta hang an exit sign up on the only door that you can leave?
Because somebody's obviously gonna try to run through the wall. Have you
I
not
was
seen
like-
Kool-Aid commercials?
Yeah, I'm thinking, well, I thought it was pretty darn obvious that you just go back out the way you came in. It's the only one you got. I mean, the building was only 600 square feet. It's like the only other door is going to take you to a bathroom. So
I'm gonna tell you, man. You check out them Darwin Awards. There's a reason these signs exist.
yeah, but we seriously, I did have to ask. I did. So I'm
Oh,
like, why
of
the hell do
course.
we need to have an exit sign
Code.
over the only door they could come in and out? And it's because like a fire or something like that. If all the
Yeah,
lights
'cause of the
were out and
fire
all,
code.
Aren't you special?
Yeah,
You know.
as emergency light.
I like that.
Aren't you special stamp to slam on the screen when those kind of
Aren't
things
you
show?
special, guy? Aren't you
Yeah.
special, Sean?
Yeah, we appreciate them as long as they gonna good vibe it with us. We can take a joke if they can, but just know that if you're gonna come in here, if we can turn it on you, we going to. You're gonna be the one that leaves with butter on your face because we do it the way we see fit here, at Guy and
Yeah.
Shine.
Yeah, I kind of like this this
the only
form,
way to do it.
doing
Yeah.
it this way because we got quite a few in here. This is honestly
Yeah.
the first time this has ever happened. Really,
Bring it on.
yeah, bring it on,
Bring it
Donkey
on.
Kong. You never
We-
make it to the end levels. Guarantee
Just
you
keep
that.
it. Just keep it kind, man. You ain't got to. You ain't got to
No.
use foul language, but jokes
No.
and stuff like that. Bring it
That's
on.
fine. Yeah,
Bring it on.
I mean,
But if you want to post a video of you showing us the wrong way to eat your
that-
corn, then
yeah, we'll make it
you
as
let
an
us know.
exclusive.
We'll make you famous.
You'll be straight to the top, baby. I'll take it
We'll
straight
make you
to the
famous.
top. Yeah.
Straight to the top, man. Straight to the top.
What's the
know.
many ways to eat corn?
I don't know if we want to have that conversation.
Eh.
Next subject. Next subject.
Oh, just
Tommy.
we're just looking for the one way.
yeah.
Yeah, you're starting to figure it out.
Yeah.
It's-
That's why I ain't booted him yet. I'm like, okay.
yeah.
Doesn't give that watch time and content. That's what I'm saying. As long as it ain't foul language, I don't. I just don't. I don't appreciate foul. I mean, a little bit of cussing is one thing, but I don't get into calling other ethnic figures by slang names and stuff. I don't like that. I
No,
don't do
man.
that. I don't
No.
play that in my real
There's
life.
enough of that
and,
garbage out
yeah.
there already, man. Like,
You know,
and then
I
it is
just-
garbage. It's
you can
toxic.
say
Um,
whatever you want. I just don't appreciate the N word, and I don't appreciate other slang words for my friends, my people, my.
Oh, is
I
that
have-
what Buddy was
you know-
throwing up? I didn't even see that, man. Is
Yeah, I
that-
would stand up for that if I was
Oh,
out here
yeah.
on the street and it was being
Yeah.
done. So that's just the way that
Absolutely, man.
works. Now I can take language, I can take jokes and stuff, but that to me is not really that funny.
That's not funny at all.
you know,
Like that's
so-
just ignorance, right?
Yeah.
Like that's straight up ignorant. And if that's all you got to do, you might want to check yourself because that's ridiculous.
Well, it makes me. I
It's
don't like it
absolutely
because
ridiculous.
I take a lot of pride in our chat on your side, my side, Tommy's
Yeah.
side, no matter what's going on, and that stuff lives forever. And I don't like. I don't.
No, man.
I don't like that.
Like
and
that's what you
people,
want to do. You
know.
want to make a dent like that, like
Yeah, go see Shep Gold. He'll welcome you right in.
Yeah.
You can go share in his personal misery right along with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But right here, it ain't welcome. I
No.
tried to be good to that dude. I did. I went into his chat and I tried to hey, bro,
Yeah, man.
keep, whatever.
Yeah.
Because I understand that he's got to defend himself against people who come in. That's part of his gig and everything. But then he started being rude to me, and I wasn't even being rude. I was trying to be cool with him.
Yeah.
So I didn't say nothing. No, I just went on. I don't give him no more support now at all. Because I was like, that ain't right, dude. You
I've seen
miserable
that.
little prick.
I've seen that happen a lot of times, not just with him, but with other channels where it's like, take a beat here, man, take a breath, and like make sure that you
They
understand.
play that tough guy routine because they know ain't nobody gonna smack that mouth for
Yeah,
them.
too
That's
bad.
why they do
Maybe
that.
one day virtually we can punch people through the screen.
Wouldn't that be awesome if you had a little thing that you could
There's
just
a good
reach
old-
out and give them a quick
Yeah.
little chin check just to kind of
Yeah.
liven the conversation up
Wake
just
up.
a touch?
Wake up.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't like that though, because I really was trying to be good to him. I'd even went to his page and listened to a few of his songs and was trying to get into what his style was and everything. And then went there to kind of be cool with him, and he was a straight butthole to me. And I was like, that ain't cool, man. I wasn't trying to be like that with you. And I get it, it's part of your show, but you got plenty of pricks in here. You could have just kept doing what you was doing, left me out of it.
What amazes me about that stuff, and it's like, again, not just singling him out, but like you can, like, there's certain days of the week, mostly on the weekend, where like how you can just like go swiping through lives kind of thing. And I'm gonna tell you, man, like some of the stuff that I've heard on here, I cannot believe that their channels have not been shut down. And the worst part is, here's the kicker.
No, they would shut us down first, bro.
Yeah, on average, there's like 200 and some odd people in there on just the one streaming platform they're using, and most of them are on 3 or 4. So I'm thinking, like, what are you doing? Like, why would you? I don't know, man. As secretive as we want to try to be, or like whatever handle you want to have, like however you want to try to protect yourself, is how I look at it. You're gonna be doing that stuff, man. Like you're just looking for trouble, like you are, So why do that?
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. And hey, Gen X, I hear you, man. I can take any other type of language, but even out here on the street, bro, trying to use language like that in my chat, I wouldn't want you to use it talking to me. So why would you put it in my chat room like that? And I damn sure ain't gonna co-sign on with nothing not nothing like that, because I just don't like it. And the fact that it really up, I ain't gonna lie, it makes my blood pressure go up, because that's why I put Nightbot on here, because I'm like, that stuff lives forever.
Yeah.
And I don't never want nobody to think that that's condoned in my, and not in my real life, not on the YouTube channel. It just ain't something
It's just not. It's not even like you're not even like. What do you? It just is so shocking to me that now in this day and age, with everything that we know, that's the best you got to offer. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So, to the chat, we appreciate you guys, because yes, Gen X, just get them gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you guys see them, get
Just
rid
give
of
'em-
them.
I put
That's-
that Nightbot on here, bro, just so that,
that's
like,
cool.
if we're busy and it's like I haven't went through and set everything up, and I've got it very lax. Like, I want people to be in that. I want jokes. I don't care about, and I'll address
No,
people if they're
yeah.
using language I don't like and give them a chance.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like it's deserved any chance if you're going to drop N-word in my comments or any other kind of ethnic slur. I don't owe you another chance. I don't owe you squat.
No.
Oh,
no.
you know what? That's just the way I feel about it. And
What do they call
and
them things? Trolls, right?
Trolls,
Stay
man.
under your bridge, troll.
Yeah, man.
And stay under there. No one wants to talk to you.
Yeah, they want
For
to put
real.
that darkness around you, Gen X, for real,
Yeah,
man.
man. Yeah,
They-
that's
they-
that's a real thing too, man. Like, better believe that, right? It's like, think about the times when you was in rough shape, right? And like, I remember for myself personally being like, man, everything I touch, and like I'll say it, normally I don't cuss on here, but I'm a shit magnet. That was like the word that would go around my head, right? And I just kept thinking that, kept doing dumb things, kept attracting dumb things, until finally I had, you kind of have them moments or circumstance that make you be like, well, hold on a second here. If I think about this different, watch what changes. And you'll see that quickly, man. I just don't understand why people want to feed that negative. It
Oh,
spreads. There's
It
too
ain't
much
gonna-
of it. Too much
It ain't
of it.
gonna happen here, because it's
Nah.
gonna get flipped on you quick, fast,
Yeah.
and in a hurry. Denzel Mans, it's the light that comes off of this thing. They're not sunglasses. They're meant to help with this, because I don't know, for whatever reason, it hurts my eyes. I've
Yeah.
tried to, like, I got a monitor now instead of the computer. Now the computer was 10 times worse. But I still have to wear them. Man. But that's what caused me to wear glasses. Not only do they make me look outstanding,
Yeah.
but they're useful
Facts.
as well.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah.
I was
You
just
know,
say
I-
what I always end up saying: what you worry, what you wish for, is what you attract.
Hey, that's cool. I like that, Tommy. That's really cool. Say it
Yeah.
again. What you were.
Because a lot of people like worry. I say, like, stop worrying for what you don't want. Wish for what you want.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Because both
absolutely.
attract.
Yeah, for sure. Like, that reminds me of whether you think you can or you can't. You're right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're correct. I think it's the way it goes. CTCs. Yeah. But
Yeah.
either way, it's mentality's a big part of it, man.
If you're like, if just example, if you're worrying about there's crime down the street, and you're worried, you're wishing for more crime down the street.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's wild that you're talking about that, because like, this is stuff I've been thinking about a lot lately. Like, one thing before I go to bed, like, it's just thinking about the things that, like, I'm grateful for. Like, you know what I mean? And like, putting that out there, and like, you actually think about that for a few minutes while you're breathing, you'll start to feel like this kind of like burst of love inside of you, you know? And it's something that it doesn't take long, and it gives a lot, and it kind of, I don't know, I think that stuff, well, I know it's important for me, and I recommend it to anybody, really. So,
yeah.
you know.
Shout out to Kayla Boo. I missed her little comment coming in. The comments came in fast. Shout out to you,
man.
Kayla Boo. I see you now. I was coming back up through everything. We was busy running our mouth. And Denzel Mans, appreciate you asking. Dean Feeney, I'm battling with my sexuality, and if you're saying that in sincerity, I do wish you well with that. Always good vibes. I hope that I do wish you well.
Yeah, take your time.
That's a man that's been
know.
through enough to finally know what's important in his life and what's gibberish. Mama Bandy took me a long time to grow, but I think I'm there close now. Indeed, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. We're all on a journey.
Oh, yeah,
and,
man.
And
Yeah.
as we get a little bit older on this journey, we start picking up this knowledge and understanding. As we're young, we don't see that this journey's building us all these things. But as we get a little older, we start getting that wisdom to know, like, hey, wait a minute, all these things are meant for me to grow as a person. And you know, when you start having kids and grandkids and things like that, then you start realizing that the more I grow as a person, the better for them I'm going to be.
Yep.
And that's basically, I think that's the journey of a man or a woman. From my perspective as a man, that's how I feel about it. Because I look at all the ignorant things that I've done, and I say, one, I thank God that I'm still alive. But the second thing I'm thankful for is I'm now starting to realize that that it was a worthy life, because I lived long enough to have some things to share that maybe it could help others along their journey and pick up things to use as it now for me. It's the things that I've been through that was my weakness are now part of my strengths.
Yes, sir. Your
you know,
greatest weaknesses can become your
yeah,
superpower.
my battle with addiction and my battle with illness and my battle with those things as a young man, and being confused and not really understanding why, you know, you can't help but ask why. Everybody does that. God, why is it? Okay, but finally reaching a point where you no longer ask why, you say thank you. And you understand the lessons behind it and the wisdom that you've picked up from it. And you know, that's ultimately, I guess, as long as we keep breathing, we're going to keep going through those cycles, man. You know,
if you want to. See, that's the key.
if you
right?
want to.
Very
Yeah.
well said, man. And like that's like with some, you know, just going back to kind of some of the stuff that came through the comments before. You know, I hope you don't waste 3 decades thinking the way that you're thinking right now. And I'm serious when I say this, because I did. And
yeah.
I wish I had known what I know now back whenever. I don't know how old that person was, but I really wish I had understood this better earlier, but better late than never, right?
Yep.
So, and you're 100% right, especially when it comes to family, like starting to think about things like, hey, like, all right, now this was my personal experience. I want to do something different for my son. I'm not going to say I'm going to nail it, right?
That's
But
right.
I'm
But it'll
gonna
be a
try-
touch different.
It will. Yeah.
It'll be a touch different.
That's
and
right.
that's the key is
Yep.
is that to me, that's all we can ask for as
That's
human
trying,
beings, man.
That's trying. You know what I mean?
That's effort, man.
That's creating change.
That's
Don't-
creating change, brother. Good analogy. Good play, man. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But indeed, I do in my heart truly feel that's what we're all looking for in the end, is our opportunity to take what life we've been given, because we ain't got long, guys. We don't have long. I mean, you think about the amount of time you get on this world, it ain't that long.
I wasn't
And it
planning on
goes
being
by
here
pretty
now,
darn
man.
fast.
Yeah, that's it.
So the quicker we can realize this, the more I think that we have to offer the people that we love and the people that love us back. You know, I have never made no bones with my son, who has, you know, he's a boy, he's a man, he's all boy, so to speak. He's wide open. He's got his own little ways about him and everything, but I've never lied to him about the trouble I've been in or about, you know, any of the dumb stuff that I've done. And I've prayed, and my prayer has been that if I talk to him about it in the right way, and
Yes.
allow him to ask me all the questions you want, I'll tell you everything you want to know. You don't have to go there to see for yourself. Ask me what it's about. Ask me what happened in prison. Ask me anything you want to know. Ask me what I did beforehand to get me there. I'll tell you all of it, and you take that in and use that for you, and don't go through the same experience to get the wisdom. Let me give you my wisdom
Yeah.
right now.
And if I save you one step, it was worth every bit that I went through. You know what I mean? Like that's a big part that keeps coming back to me. It's like you said, the honesty, right? Being on point, being honest with it, and not hiding it, because that was a big part, was hiding everything, right? Constantly being burying everything. And now is not a time for any kind of hide. Now is not a time for people to be divided. Like this is a real opportune time where you can pass that skill set down, but as you said, in the right way, in the right time. And you know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, the one and only Nicole, shout out to you being here. Is the guy in the red shirt the one of those transgenders in women's sports? No, You know, but I appreciate you asking.
Yeah.
The one and only Nicole. Shout out to you. It's always good vibes here. We try to carry ourselves with respect and honor and dignity. We welcome all, but you know, don't make fun of our friend, man. Tommy
Yeah.
Kenyon's a real dude, and
And, you
he's a
know-
real person, and he's really awesome.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind making fun of him, that's cool. But if you want me to go pull up your page, and
Which
we can
definitely
do
you
that.
have nothing on and 0 subscribers
Right.
because you're using a blank tile
Right.
and you waste your time and probably most of your life just floating around doing stuff like this.
But I'm sure we can find some funny stuff to say about you if you want to have
Which
enough.
was a great segue for what we were just talking. Like I will give you this. They say timing is everything, baby, and you nailed the timing.
Yeah.
Jokes
Yeah.
on you, and you didn't even know it before you wrote that first line, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Hope you have a wonderful day.
Yeah. Have a wonderful day. Always good
Oh,
vibes.
you special.
I see Gen X removed them.
Oh, you should have left him, Jen. I was just starting to have fun, man.
It's awesome, man. Shout out to you, brother Gen
Good
X.
job,
Shout out to
brother.
all of you.
That's
Oh,
the other thing. You got a thick skin.
Yeah, you gotta have thick skin,
Oh,
and you
yeah,
gotta be willing to
course.
give as good as they send. Now,
Yeah.
if they want me to go pull up their channel, if they got some stuff on there for us to make fun of, you can make fun of me all you want.
Oh,
But
they
if you
never
ain't
do.
got
They
nothing on
never
here
do.
for other people to make fun of, you're just a coward, in my opinion, which makes you
Oh, I-
laughable already.
I full will expect to come on and guys come on and make fun of me.
Yeah.
I expect
But you
that.
can make fun right back. But
Well,
if you're
yeah,
on
we
here,
dig at each other all the time. You know what I
what
mean?
kind
But
of
there's
tough
no-
guy comes in saying some old foul stuff or
Yeah,
some
man.
tough guy
I'm
that
telling
you
you,
can't
like,
say nothing back?
Anytime I wasted a minute on these,
Let me go pull their channel up real quick. See if we can find something.
I'm
to make fun of.
I'm putting $5 on the fact that it's a blank page, no subscribers. I'm
Yeah.
putting $5 on it, man.
We go have
Every
fun
time
with that
I
one.
track these guys, like there was one guy I tracked down. It was like,
No videos.
yeah,
Yeah.
nailed it.
21 subscribers.
Oh,
Yeah.
21?
What a
Oh
coward.
man, all right.
It's probably their aunts and uncles, and
It's probably
You know
their
what I mean?
21. Their
Yeah.
21 other fake
there's probably
accounts.
21 people
They
that
have
don't
no-
like them. They do it so they don't
It's
cry.
No
probably been
videos,
the-
though.
It's been the same person the whole time, just switching accounts going
Yeah.
through. We appreciate the watch time hours. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank
Stop
you.
by anytime you like.
Stop by anytime. And if you really want to have fun with us,
We'll leave
then
a
put
light on
something
for
up
you.
on YouTube,
Yeah.
tough gal, and give us a chance to make fun of you, and then you can make fun all you want.
Oh, I really hope you're smart about how you keep your stuff secret because that comment could get you in a lot
Yeah, it's
of
like
trouble.
It's like yeah. I like putting them out for that. That's that kind of
Oh,
stuff they
man.
say till the timer ends. I know. I know.
That's good because I'm ready for round 2, Jen.
Chomping at the bit. They're chomping
Jan-
at the bit wanting to
cannot
get back
wait.
in and get some. I love it.
Cannot wait.
I am
Yeah.
Steve. Hey, well, I am Steve. Good to have you here, man. This is
Welcome,
Guy and Shine. We got brother Tommy in the house. Always good vibes. 11
Nice
to
to
1,
meet you.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Eastern Standard Time. We're just in here having a little fun with a commenter earlier. Don't have no stuff on their page. Don't
Oh,
have
you
no
know what?
kind of nothing.
I think I just solved what's happening, right? Because I said earlier, like, this hasn't happened before. Like, this has never happened before, right?
All right.
So, remember last night? Or was it tonight? Is it the 11th today? It is. It's a full moon. Remember,
Oh.
the day before, the
So-
day after, man.
I was
Break-
looking that up
bringing
and
them out.
and I was walking. I saw it too. It's something about a strawberry moon or
Strawberry
something.
moon, man. Yeah, I got a bunch of
Strawberry
really sick photographs I'm going to post later on some stuff. Yeah, it was gorgeous.
And I saw it too.
Oh yeah, it was huge, like gigantic in the sky. And if you like took like a really nice zoomed in photograph, it almost looked like the sun during the day. It was wild. Got probably about 100 pictures on it. So yeah, I like that stuff though. So yeah.
No, am Steve from Minecraft. I don't know nothing about Minecraft, guys. Do y'all know anything or familiar with it?
Oh,
I know
Minecraft,
it's a video game.
Minecraft reference.
Am Steve from Minecraft. I don't know
No.
if that means something I don't know about or whatever, but shout out to you.
Yeah.
Always good vibes. Glad
Good
to
stuff.
have you.
Yep.
And directly west was Mars was big.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Okay.
Yeah, it's in Sagittarius right now as well.
Okay. That's cool knowledge, man. Shout out
Yeah.
to you, brother Gen X, man.
Yeah.
Man, he did, man, he's just got a bucket full of wisdom going on.
See,
man. Just pouring it out.
mountain people know things too. Mountain
But
people.
it's-
Well, I mean, out in the nature, of course.
Yeah.
That is so.
man.
That is good.
When there's
That's
no
good.
lights.
Real life Siri. Or real,
Yeah.
he's so quick on things.
Instead
No,
of
you're not-
saying "Hey Siri," you say "Hey Clint."
Yeah. What's up
Hey,
with the moon, man?
Yeah.
Gen X guru.
Yeah, there you go, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
brother
go.
Gen X in the house, man.
Guru X. Yeah.
He's on patrol, man. He's got it going on, man. I'd like to see him rip into a couple of them. I just let him have it. Like, yeah. I just start highlighting stuff for him. I just
That's
highlight.
interesting. Yeah, man. Like a lot of people.
He
do
said,
get
"I got a
sleep
hippy
less
dippy girlfriend." Indeed, she's
there you go.
she's
That's good.
definitely a outstanding individual. Shout out to Miss Amina
Mhm.
Magic of Healing, my best guitar student.
There you
Only guitar
Hey.
student, but I mean,
What?
she's still my best.
Well, it
But
takes
no,
what
man,
we can get.
she's doing good, and it's been a cool experience to be able to have someone want to learn and try to teach them for the first time. Good morning, Euphoric Granny. Shout out to you, our friend. Outstanding. She's a good woman, indeed, indeed. She's practicing now. That's awesome. That's awesome. Because I tell you, Shine will tell you, Tommy tell you, with anything that you go do, but especially a musical instrument, on a guitar or a piano or whatever it is you're doing, I can show you every day something new, maybe. But if you don't spend
The time.
100 times longer by yourself trying to do it, then you aren't going to advance. It's all about purposeful practice. Practice purposeful. Like, I don't care how simple it is. If you're going to play in G, then by God, we're playing in G. If we're going to play in C, then play in C. Don't wander off and do those type purposeful practice, and just stay consistent. It doesn't have to be 5 hours a day and all that. A half hour every day.
In fact, if
is
you're starting
plenty.
out, like take your time. Like I just seen the comment come up from you for granted my fingers were hurting. That's what happens, and that'll be enough sometimes for someone to quit. So, you take that time, half hour, 45 minutes at the beginning when you're starting, and just let the calluses
And get
build
you
up.
some real light gauge strings
Yeah.
for it, Granny. Even if they're
Yeah.
not made for, you won't like them after you get used to playing.
No.
But get you some light strings to start with.
Harden up your
and-
fingers.
Yep, and
Yeah.
and then you can go up to mediums or whatever. I don't never recommend heavies just because they're just too much. They're
Yeah.
like it's just
And
too
then they're
much.
hard on your guitar too.
They're hard on the guitar. A lot of
Yeah.
lot of pressure, a lot of tension.
Yeah.
HSA 22 in the house.
Nice.
Oh, shout out to you. Says hello. Good morning. Good vibes.
Hey,
Appreciate
double tap that
it.
screen if you haven't, folks.
That's right.
Subscribe, like, share. We love y'all.
Yeah, always good
there.
vibes. 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time.
Monday,
Guy,
Wednesday,
Shine. We got Brother
Friday.
Tommy in the house with us at Keeping It Real Media. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
But that's definitely the secret. She's going to find, or anybody else that's trying to play an instrument, you're going to find your success. Yeah, go look at the right lessons and stuff. And that's another thing.
Yeah,
Don't
fun.
look too far ahead.
No.
Don't, like for me, several years ago, to watch somebody like Trey Hensley do a song and then try to transpose it or try to learn it was out of my. It was like, I'm not even ready for that yet. You got to start where you have to start, and you got to go all the way back to the beginning and come forward. And then some things will just come on fast. You'll be like, whoa, I didn't realize it would happen that quick.
Right.
But like now, after a few years of learning a couple cross pick patterns and working and trying to figure all these different things out, well,
Yeah.
now I can take songs that 2.5, 3 years ago was out of my reach, and I was a pretty good little guitarist, but it was still it's too far advanced. There's no way I'm going to be able to, it just was out there too far for me. But now I'm finding that those things that was
practice
really
makes
tough.
better, right? You know
You
what I mean?
just
So
you just find the love in the journey.
Mhm.
You
Yep.
know, like
Yep.
it's going to be
Yep.
a lifelong thing. You're not going to learn guitar this month or this year or 2 years. It's just, hey, I'm going to
If
play
you
guitar.
do and you're some kind of savant, please write into the show. Because yes, it's gonna take you time. I see the MYRK. You see that?
Can you react to my
To my
MVRK?
Is it
Hey
MV?
guys, can
Oh,
you
MV, sorry.
react
Yeah.
to my song? I
Send
don't
it
mind
in.
doing those types of things, but we like to vet what we're able to put on live before
Yes.
we do. Not because we don't trust people, but we don't. And we have had instances where that there was some questionable things that maybe we wouldn't have pulled up if we would have pre-vetted it. So we just now have made it a conscious effort that if myself or Shine or brother Tommy has not been able to see what we're going to share first, then we don't put it on our airwaves.
But if you
ban it.
want to send it over, we'll take a look at it. You
We'll
know what
take
I
a
mean?
look,
It's always a way to go. But we don't
Yeah.
pull anything up live off the rip anymore.
No, no.
But yeah, I like what you Forex saying, and you're right. Like I know, like myself in my own therapy that I had to go through with the cognitive development, and getting
Yep.
my hands back after my injury. It was like I was told I'd never use these two fingers again, right? Like they were curled, and that was pretty frustrating after a lifetime of playing guitar and not really knowing what to do. But they came back. I did the exercises they told me, and I started remembering my patterns and stuff again. But you know, that's fantastic.
Yes.
I'm glad to hear you're doing that. So good for
That
you.
is awesome, man, and it is so good for you. There's so many other things that come from it besides music. It's deeper, it's such a deeper thing than just the music because it brings just pleasure to my life, and I love it. I love learning new
Yep.
stuff. I love trying to figure stuff out, and I just love making noise on it. I love to sit around and play music, and that's the way it is. Before show ends,
We can
we
absolutely
send
do
out
that,
good
Clint,
vibes.
man.
Cities around
Yeah.
the country, a bunch of people on both sides are in position neither wants to be in.
Mhm.
Just send love to everyone. Indeed, brother Gen X. Yeah, indeed. Before show ends, we send out good vibes to LA and cities around the country. A bunch
Yep.
of people on both sides are in position neither wants to be in. Love to everyone. That's I'm quoting what Gen X wrote, but I'm co-signing
We
one
are
thousand
sending out
percent.
good vibes to LA and
Yep.
the cities around the country because I know
Yes.
there's a lot going on, and
Yep.
this is exactly what we were talking about before, right? Is that we got to understand we got way more in common than separated, and the thing that's separating us is working both sides against each other. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
time, folks. Like how many more? I don't want to get too into it, but you know what I mean. Like enough's enough of this. Enough's
Yeah.
enough, man.
Yeah. Well, we're sending out good vibes to the
Yeah.
innocent people that are trying to not only exercise their right, but are just trying to live. And we just send out it to everybody because I don't know the whole of everything. I don't know the whole of all of it, but I know that there's some people that legitimately are there trying to exercise what they feel like is their right. But then there's agitators and things, and I hope on both sides that we can just put some of this stuff to squash and start realizing that burning homes or burning businesses or burning vehicles or throwing stuff at each other is not the way to get things done.
No.
So, but I want to just second that, brother, Gen X, and I'm gonna read it one more time before the show ends. We can send out good vibes to LA and cities around the country. A bunch of people on both sides are in position neither wants to be in. And just send love to everyone. Well, we're doing that, and we're doing that through your statement, but I'm co-signing 100% with it. We certainly agree. I certainly agree, brother. Jim.
United we stand, divided we fall. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Today, good vibes to all humans and creatures in the world. I'm with you. Shout out to you, Fort Granny. That's exactly what I say. I would love to think that if only for a couple hours, that there's a show available where everybody can put some crap like that to the side and just shout out good vibes and just have fun and laugh and joke it up, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So shout out to you, everybody. Creating change is constantly coming positive. Absolutely. Fantastic, Tommy. Yes, euphoric.
Maybe
right
this
on.
is
Thanks.
that show coming here and good vibes.
That's right. That's right. It's
That
good
is-
vibes, and,
yeah,
and
that's
everybody's
it.
welcome.
Yeah.
We don't. There's no right person or wrong person as far as that goes. It's right vibes. Either you got the right vibes or you
Attitude,
don't.
vibe.
Yeah. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter your race, color, creed, your language. It doesn't matter to us about that. It doesn't matter about any of that. It's about the vibes, and it's about just all of us treating each
And
other like
and
human
talk.
damn beings.
Get,
That's
get,
all.
get talking, but get talking in the right way. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like, get talking in the right way. Like,
Yep.
don't be, do yourself
Don't
a
be a-
favor. Just do yourself a favor. That's what I gotta
That's
say
it.
on that.
That's exactly
what-
right.
You know, thank you guys, all of you, for participating today with everything. Sincerely, it makes the world. It means the world. Excuse me. It makes all this worth doing.
Yes.
And without you guys, there certainly wouldn't be us. So, you know, it reinstills my faith that we are still stronger than those kind of forces, and we got to keep going that way. That's where we'll see that change again, right? So,
I second that. I second that, man. Shout out to you. Brother Tommy, before we get done here, it's coming up on 1 o'clock, and I have some things that I have to do pretty well as soon as we get off here. Is there anything that you'd like to let the community know or shout out for this week, or anything that you have going on that you'd like to share with us?
I started this week after last week was kind of busy with distractions. I had some deaths in the family going on. I had
Oh.
distractions last week,
Yeah. Well, sorry to hear about that.
and but I'm starting this week with keeping a real talk.
Awesome.
Monday to Friday to start out, so like kind of like what you did, and see where it goes, see how I can make it work, adjust the
Awesome.
schedule maybe. 8 p.m. Eastern,
Okay.
real talk
Make
every
me
night.
a promo,
Awesome.
Tommy,
Perfect.
so that we can share it. Even when you're not here, make me like a little 25, 30-second little something with, what your thing is, if you want to. And I'll, throughout the show, try to share it once in a while and let people know that you're doing it. If you
Start talking about trends, and bring people on if they're in the chat, and then invite them on up.
I gotta acknowledge BH in the house. We got a blonde
All
joke
right.
coming.
So
What do you call two blonde-headed girls in the front seat? Good airbags.
The next one's
I
better.
miss the old blonde head jokes. I
the
swear I
next
do.
one's better. What's worse than ants in your pants? Your uncle. All right, now you're hitting the right pulse.
Yeah. My
You-
wife
come-
says, "Let's get crazy" right before she stopped taking her med.
You're welcome here anytime. This is
That's
what we're talking
awesome,
about.
man.
Perfect.
That is so
That's
awesome.
perfect. That's the
Magic of
perfect,
healing in the house.
perfect seal on the deal today.
That's
Trust
a
it.
great way. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
I'm gonna highlight that one to
Yeah.
take us out on right there.
There you go. Man,
yeah.
come back on Friday. We're here Friday 11 to 1. We can use that.
Yeah,
Good example.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11
Yeah.
or 1 Eastern. So what does a Rubik's Cube and a painter have in common? They get harder the more you play with it.
And with that, folks,
And
you
with
have
that-
a lovely Wednesday. Good vibes.
Good vibes,
We
everybody.
will see you all
appreciate it.
Friday between
Oh,
11 and
man.
1. Keep them coming, man. I hope you got a stand-up routine.
Oh,
coming.
I
Those are
love
great.
that, man. Yeah, dude, that is
Fast
so
one-liners,
perfect.
man. Wicked.
That's perfect, dude. I'm gonna pull up. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up. Well, I'm just gonna pull up this one right here. It's the one I've been having, and it's the easiest one for me to get to. That's what I'm going with. But all right, guys. I
All right.
appreciate you being here, BH. Shout out to you. I think it's the
Yeah.
first time I've seen you in here, but we appreciate you coming by and throwing some jokes in. That's funny. It's
Absolutely.
good to have some joint
Stop
laughter.
it
It's
anytime.
awesome. I
It's
love it.
fantastic. Yeah.
Magic Healing, you keep practicing. I can't wait to get to work with you some more, and I'll get another lesson sent over to you here shortly and everything. But shout out to every one of you, brother Gen X, everybody. I can't go back through because
Yeah.
I've got to go.
Appreciate you
but
guys.
I appreciate y'all. Shine, I'll talk to you for a second after I get off, and Tommy, if you want to, either way. But you,
Yeah.
hey, all of you, good vibes. We'll be seeing y'all Friday, 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Good vibes.
Good vibes.
I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back, start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pay. The kind word guy like me wins the race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace. The kind word guy like me wins the race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind word guy like me wins the race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind word guy like me wins the race. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes only to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.